The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squad, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It is Wednesday night, a couple hairs past 10 p.m., and you've been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of The Black Files.
All right, thanks for that intro, Juancho. Happy to be here on Wednesday night, February 18th. Of course, February being the shortest month out of all the 12 months of the year. It's only 4 weeks. Like, next week will be the last week. Like, people say time flies, but February really flies.
Well, you better make the most of the time then, as best you can.
We say as we start late.
In my defense, blame Kesor. It's our fault. No, I'm kidding. I volunteered. It's my fault. It's no one's fault? What am I supposed to say to take that mean mug off your face? Nothing.
Oh, Juancho, you know better than to point fingers and blame something or someone for something.
You can't just toss just problems on the old ball and chain every time the bills come around.
Yeah, well, I
it would be funny if you
don't
did.
do that. Okay, I'll get you chocolate. Easy peasy. Hi there, folks. My name is Juan Rouse, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team. I'm the guy who owes K-Storm chocolate now. What the fuck am I thinking? I can get it later. It's okay. Thankfully, there's 7-Eleven. And thankfully, I am not alone. I've got the whole gang, the whole usual suspects here, except for Benicio del Toro or Kevin Spacey. Benicio was busy, and Kevin Spacey's still a little persona non grata with the whole in the thing.
Isn't he dead?
No. What?
Okay, never mind.
No, Kevin
I thought he died.
Spacey's not dead. Where have you been? What are you smoking? And where can I get some? Joining me tonight, thankfully, first off, let's go ahead and say hello to the lovely ladies of the Ravens Flock, our own personal Starlight Roads, cosplayers extraordinaire. Give it up for Dragonfang and Zayana Rose Cosplay.
Well, it's definitely been a week, and I'm ready for it to, be after 5 p.m. on a Friday.
I'm barely here right now.
You're here in spirit.
AM shift knocked me out.
You're here
I
in
still
spirit,
haven't
or better
yet.
We will make sure that you are here digitally, one way or another. Well, that's some foreshadowing, kids. Remember that term, foreshadowing.
Am I going to become a digidestined?
We're going into the digital world.
So cool! I always wanted to be digidestined.
Open up the portal! Open up the portal, bitch!
I claim Wizard Mon as my partner. Thank you very much.
I claim Black Gatomon.
Do I look like I've got the money to open up a portal into the digital
Hi,
world?
Jedi, yes.
Yes.
Rude.
Yes.
If I did, I would have sent y'all's asses over there already, and then lock the door, thrown away the key, and let y'all have yourself some wacky, zany adventures and shit.
Okay. Sounds perfect.
Sounds
Away from work? Away from the stupidity that is the real world? Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, but then again, what would you eat?
They got food there.
They got digi-meat over there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and put up Agumon up on a freaking spit and have him freaking roast him over an open fire. Let's see how well that works.
No digi-meat.
Well, I don't know.
God, you guys are...
I'm not. I'm shamefully not as attuned to Digimon as the rest of y'all are, but that's okay. That's what you're.
Hey,
Yes. Shun me all you want.
I know.
Shut.
Let me go ahead and introduce the one motherfucker who's not going to shun me for over this, hopefully. Host of Los Amigos Play, a man who's taking a sabbatical from in-person appearances on the Ravens Flock for the time being. Nevertheless, he is still one of our original founders and our top interviewer in the show. Give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, everyone. It is once again good to see you all. I may not talk as much as I used to, as I am wrestling with a sore throat, but all the same, it warms the heart and lightens the soul to be among friends. And no, I will never judge you, for your ignorance is merely born from lack of understanding. You simply require proper enlightenment in the future.
And if there's
To the re-education camps!
Joke's on you. First off, it ain't re-educating, it's just educating. Because I'm educationating every single one of y'all. I'm dropping some knowledge on y'all and you didn't even know it. Boom. You ever been mind-fucked? I'm mind-fucking you right now. You didn't even notice, did you?
No, I'm calling the police for that. I do not consent to my mind being tampered with.
Sure you didn't. That's why I don't
Calling
have
the cops!
And I don't have a blood seal locked away with your lock of your hair in it.
See, this is why I don't like to sleep over anymore, because you keep doing shit like this.
I'm sorry, doing what? I don't know what you said.
My DNA starts showing up in another state, I'm blaming your ass.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say nothing. And let's not forget the founder himself, the host of Wrestle Rewind and our flagship show, The Ravens Flock, the big, beanied, bald, beautiful bastard himself, founder of The Ravens Flock, executive producer and content manager of our channel. Give it up for Mr. Jose Casabona!
Thank you very much for that warm introduction. Happy to be here with all my friends and happy to be here with all our viewers, all the nerds watching all over the internet. No matter who or what you are, we appreciate all of you for tuning in. Now, as far as Digimon goes, I know...
Oh my god!
I know enough. And on the subject of the Digimon who we would choose, that was the question. That was the thing that you said, Dragonfang, right? Like y'all were deciding like which Digimon you would be.
No, not with me. Our partners.
Oh, our partners. Oh, mine's is easy. Gabumon.
I'm not picky. I'll take care of them because I like virus types.
Gabumon.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight. I also would get Gatomon, but I love Wizardmon so much. Itmon too.
Oh, Itmon would be nice.
True. Sorry, but I'm a really big fan of the ultimate Digiform of Mecha Garurumon.
I love Garurumon. Garurumon was my baby.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Meanwhile, Juan's sitting there all doe-eyed like, what
are all these fucking weebs talking about?
You're a weeb too.
Hypocrisy is half the fun. The other half is racism.
Actually, the other half is just fun. The enjoyment and pure, unadulterated joviality and shit.
I know. Why are you repeating the exact same words I'm saying?
I'm not.
Why don't you go? Let me go ahead and take care of the housekeeping. Folks, like all of our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
For all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep our lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens Flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, especially after, because that lets the algorithm know that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. And, of course, sharing our content across social media to all your friends, family, and loved ones, and anyone who may cross your path who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And most importantly, making sure that you and everyone you come across subscribes to the Ravens Vlog, and that you all have your notification bells hit to all alerts so you never miss a beat. The more folks you refer us to, the more subscribers you get. The more subscribers we get, the more flockers come out of it. And before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I've got Kyle Canada in the chat. Hey, up, Kyle. I see his son Terrell swapping between accounts. Like, make up your mind. Which one are you going to stick with?
He's being bipolar today. He didn't took his meds.
Yeah, that's probably it. There's some fun indie releases coming up. I'm looking forward to playing all of them, but I need some friends to play with to get the full experience.
Oh, yes.
Depending on the console and the platform and all, it might be possible. But I can't make any promises there, Kyle. But one thing I am going to promise is getting to the nitty-gritty. Yes, we are going to be discussing the state of play that came out last Thursday. We would have covered it last Saturday if we had an episode of the Ravens Hawk, but we didn't. That's why we're doing it now. And it's a good thing that we're doing it now because we also have some heinous-ass news to deal with involving the world of the gaming consoles being basically bumblefucked out of existence for the foreseeable future. And yes, this is going to be related to AI. You can blame AI.
It always is. Remember when I said the genie couldn't get out of the bottle? Well, the genie doesn't want to get back in the bottle. The genie let the deep take of itself, and then it destroyed the bottle. There is no more bottle. There is only genies now.
And every genie is, like, lobotomized.
No, these are biblically accurate genies, in that they give you your wish, but it's like the worst version of it.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, you're getting Jafar's all the way up.
Genies. But then again, that's a Star Trek reference that's a little too deep of a cut for y'all fine folks.
What's that? You wanted the sunken treasure of Samur? Let's sink your ass 20,000 miles underground in the sea, motherfucker.
Oh, God. Thank you for that. I actually remember that from the Return of Jafar, Angel.
What a prick.
Yeah, he was an ass. Like, oh, you want to be rich? Okay, here you go. Here's the sunken treasure. You never said anything about pulling it up. Okay, those are all your wishes. Now free me, motherfucker.
But you can't kill me. You'll be surprised what you can live through.
Jesus Christ, what an asshole. Okay, so let's go ahead and get with the good news in here first. Let's go ahead and celebrate video games.
Especially
video games.
You like video games? Video games are fun.
Especially considering that we're actually getting console exclusives for the PlayStation 5. You know, that thing
That's
that never
right.
happens.
Color me genuinely impressed and surprised because of all the things I was expecting, that was the one that I was not expecting at all. See, this particular presentation sort of came, I wouldn't say unexpectedly as much as it just sort of showed up. And I'm like, wait, already? Barely any. They just kind of dropped that shit there and called it a day. And I'm like, okay, dope, sure. No complaints. Thank you. Here, shut up. Here's a million announcements. And so I got a million announcements.
Like, but what do I do? Enjoy them.
Cool. I guess I will. Thank you. Yeah, you better be thankful.
Oh, God Almighty. Let's get into into the announcement that these folks brought up. And we're gonna keep this as lean as possible with the articles and everything, just so that everyone can follow along. And it's not Robin Williams' genie; it's the Kazam genie all the way down. Thank you, Kyle. Oh my God.
Yeah, it gets bad sometimes out there.
Wait, isn't Kazam the one that everyone has a Mandela effect one that we don't know if it's really a real one? Or is that Shazam?
No, Kazam is the genie that was played by Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Shaquale O'Neal. Yes, I remember him.
Yeah, okay.
Because I am Kazam. Oh, man. I can't remember the rest of that.
Don't.
Listen, Shaq is a man of many talents, and acting just wasn't one of them.
If you start rapping badly, I'm going to make everyone feel it for you. And you will feel it as well.
Okay, Juan, geez. Don't get up on my grill just because you can't green egg and ham it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
I know. It's embarrassing.
Christ.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy going. So, the State of Play, February 2026. All announcements and trailers that are brought up, thanks courtesy of the PlayStation.blog. Because, I mean, like, hey, may as well go straight to the source in order to get these announcements. They don't have anything that they need to hide or anything like that. And it looks pretty solid state of affair over here when it comes to stuff. We've got updates for Marathon, which is like the reboot of the OG game before Halo, made by Bungie. News God of War game. I see John Wick here for some reason.
So here's where it's going to get interesting.
I saw a little commercial of that. That was cool.
I gotta admit, I was very surprised because of all the things, it feels like a game that should have come out sooner, We're 4 movies in. The franchise is technically done. But yeah, much to my surprise, we are getting a brand spanking new, beautiful John Wick game.
Yeah.
What are the odds, man? Like, seriously, who would have thought?
I always wanted to finally play a video game where I can reenact having my car stolen and having my puppy, well...
Damn, Joe, you got some very, very strange desires, man.
Sorry, but the way that they actually advertise it, this is meant to be a prequel to everything in the John Wick story.
Could this be the famous job that put the Russian mafia on the map?
Perhaps. We don't know.
We gave him one last job. The bodies he left behind. Let us build our legacy. This could be the
foundation upon which everything we've built stands today.
Could be happening.
Perhaps. We don't know. All I know is that the way these guys have advertised it in here, we'll skip down to the actual bit of that. It's the little summary on it reads: Saber Interactive is working with the creators of the action movie franchise to create a previously unseen chapter in the life of John Wick, which lets you play as the Baba Yaga himself. The studio is promising the signature elements from John Wick movies to be present in the game, from the unique use of camera work, bold and cinematic environments, and extremely distinctive gun-fu action and intense driving experiences. The game is coming to the PS5, but release date and official title is not yet known. So
now, the fact that they're working with the creators does give me a nice hint of that this will be a good adaptation. Yes. The little bits of gameplay that we got there were usually takedowns, basically showcasing what seems to be environmental executions. So I'm guessing this is going to be somewhat similar to, it's going to be either Sleeping Dogs with a lot of environmental killing, or it's going to be like the Arkham Batman series with a lot of environmental killing.
Well, actually, Angel, I'm sorry to say, none of that was actually gameplay.
Really? Those executions didn't look like cutscenes to me, I'm just saying.
It was all pre-animated, rendered cutscene there.
Ah, well. It was still cool to see him do the pencil trick using chopsticks.
Yeah. If y'all want to see it on your screen there.
Cool.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Dang, that's smooth.
The fact that the Chad himself is helping direct this.
He must be versatile.
Mr. Chad Stahelski,
adaptable.
the director.
That's how you know they got faith in that shit.
Oh, the tape looked too smooth unrolling like that.
Oh, no, you'd be surprised. I know you ladies haven't seen much of the John Wick movies, but this...
Keep going, I'll be right back.
But this
Go on.
All I know is you don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
What's up?
All I know is you don't fuck with him.
No, you don't. You do not.
Because he is the Chad.
Yes, he is beyond... No. As is described in the first movie, like the Baba Yaga. Oh, you mean he's like the boogeyman? Are you guys kidding me? He's not exactly the boogeyman. He's the one you send to kill the fucking boogeyman. As in, he is the man who in case of emergency, you shit bricks and then you call John Wick. And he finishes whatever task you need done. If someone needs a killing, he goes in and he does the killings for you. And he, like, what is it that they have? They describe him as a man of focus, discipline, sheer fucking will. Right?
Yep. I heard
Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call real quick.
You're okay.
But yeah, no, if you look carefully, those executions, they look like they could be gameplay scenes. Like, essentially doing environmental takedowns from sleeping dogs are very, very similar to this. Just saying, I'm expecting some hand-to-hand shit. I don't know how they're going to handle the gunplay, but you know what? I'll leave it to them. They'll know. Let me see. What studio is doing this? Saber Interactive, right?
Yes.
Let me see what else they worked on. Give me a second.
They at least showed the same shit that John Wick does over here. He's literally pop, mag empty. You're out.
Oh, shit, never mind. No, I got full faith on them. They made the most recent Warhammer 40k Space Marine game. The combat in that game felt incredible.
Oh,
I
shit.
believe you are ready.
Yeah, like, you want to know what being a power fantasy is like? Become a Space Marine today.
Good point.
They also worked in Halo Combat Evolved, God Mode, Halo the Master Chief Collection, Shaq Fu, The Legend Reborn, the remaster of the Ghostbusters video game. Oh, and they worked on The Witcher 3.
Oh, very nice. All right.
Yeah, these guys got pedigree. I'm expecting the combat to be at least entertaining, if solid. So yeah, we got some work to do with this one. They know what they're doing.
Now, here's what's up. There is, even though we see John Wick, even though we see Keanu Reeves, even though here at the end he gives his signature
Yeah.
It has not been stated, confirmed, nor denied at this point that Keanu Reeves is doing any work for this game. There is no actual evidence or announcement or information that says that he's doing any voice acting or any mocap. The likeliest thing, according to myself and K-Storm, when we saw this footage, is that they literally just took the voice clip out from a movie and just spliced it in here.
That being said, though, we know for a fact that Reeves is no stranger to voice acting, and he loved the character, so I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to jump on the booth and do some recording for this. Besides, Mr. Wick is a man of few words. He probably doesn't bother doing like, how many lines do I get in this recording? Like 20 lines for the whole game. More than usual.
Yeah, well, they're going to need to get him for a lot of the action grunting. And
most likely for the grunting and the shouting, or they can just clip clips from the 4 films that we have of him shooting people in the head.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, there's that, yeah.
Like, it's wild, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. But like I said, this is just like, wait a minute, what the fuck is John Wick doing in a PlayStation thing? Oh, it's a brand new video game of John Wick. A little late to
That's
the party,
right.
like Angel said, but still impressive nonetheless.
I'm just glad we're getting one, and I'm just glad it didn't took 3,000 bajillion years to develop.
Yeah, and this violence is very much well within his wheelhouse.
Very John Wick-esque levels of a brutal, efficient extermination.
It's wild. It's batshit. I love it so far. And like you said, if it's got your seal of approval there, then
you can just tell really these executions are meant to have a lot more blood in them, but they gotta tone them down for the presentation.
Also, I see Gamer Dad in the chat. How's it going, Gamer Dad? Welcome to the Black Files. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. And yes, you are correct. Kratos is returning.
Oh, right.
It's like,
hang on. Before that, though, Joe, I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, it's really impressive.
Good.
The John Wick game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, going back to what Mr. Rouse said, this was another one that genuinely had people surprised. They didn't show anything except the logo, and honestly, they had to show nothing else. After so many years, we're getting a remake of the original God of War trilogy. That's right. Once upon a time, the original mascot of PlayStation, one of the world's angriest and most insane men, Kratos, the once proud Spartan, returns as the God of War. The trailer didn't really show anything, just basically a big dramatic presentation of the logos and the title. And, well, considering the reaction online, one could say that that is enough. It speaks for itself.
And lo and behold, folks, two big announcements from Santa Monica Studio concluded today's State of Play. First, confirmation that a remake of the God of War Greek trilogy is in its early development. Secondly, the studio has partnered with Megacat Studios to create a 2D action platformer called God of War Sons of Sparta, which is out today on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, they released it on the very day that they announced it too.
Don't you love when they do that kind of shit? Like, by the way, and you can order this right now.
Pretty thoughtful of them to just go, hey man, here's a little prequel spin-off so you can, learn a bit of the story of Kratos. That being said, though, unfortunately, that game has drawn some complaints. Because while the gameplay is fairly good, you notice how there's more than one guy in the announcement playing alongside Kratos, which indicates there's going to be co-op. Well, there is co-op, but only if you already beat the game, which kind of kills the point of the co-op.
You're serious? Like the new the God of War Sons of Sparta is a co-op?
You're supposed to be able to play as Kratos with his brother Deimos, who you kill horribly in one of the PSP games. But for some reason, I think that they might patch that in the future. You can only play co-op once you beat in the game, which kind of kills the point of beating the game. Come on, man!
I don't know. This sounds like this Deimos character sucks anyway.
Well, Kratos may not agree with you, considering how he felt when he had to kill him.
Wink,
the PSP
nudge.
games are basically an exercise in going, hey, how much more miserable can we make Kratos? How about we kill his brother? Cool. How about we kill his mom? Cool. How about we force him to go to Elysium so he can see his daughter and he has to separate himself from her to save the world? By the way, that's not a cutscene. The game forces you to do a quick time event to push your daughter away from you.
Are you serious?
It is the hardest quick time event in the entire franchise.
That is so rude.
Yeah, and then you have to start like killing the souls in Elysium to get the power back so you can go back and stop like Phobos from sinking the world into darkness or some shit. I forgot what happened in the PSP game, but what everybody remembers is that for the first time in those games, Kratos gets to be happy, and then he goes, if I stay here, the world gets destroyed. I have to let go of my daughter. And so you have to push her away.
God damn, that's rough.
It's awesome!
But that's so fucking rough, man. That's so rude. Kratos can't catch a fucking break.
Oh no, admittedly, like 70% of all that happens to Kratos is self-inflicted. But yeah, let's just the man has many reasons to be the way he is, even if he still deserves most of all the bad shit that happened to him.
I still wouldn't want to curse that guy with that much suffering. God dang it! Not even Asura from Asura's Wrath got that much hassle. And he literally had planets and galaxies thrown at him over his daughter being used as a battery in order to reshape the world and all that shit.
12,000 years. Hell of a work vacation.
God almighty. So yeah, Sons of Sparta is out now, apparently. And we've got there's another trailer for the upcoming a shooter event from IO Interactive. You could say that this could be classified as a reboot or a new retelling or a different continuity, however the fuck. You know what I say is, don't fucking worry about it. Don't think of it too much. Don't question it too hard. Because you'll lose yourself in the fun.
The what?
Fun. That thing that's allowed.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. If you don't believe me,
I don't know.
Ask this
I heard some
young
things
gentleman.
about fun. Fun costs a lot of money nowadays. Fun is
007,
expensive.
First Light.
Oh, that's right. While getting a prequel work, State of Play debuted a brand new story trailer for the legendary British Spy, offering a PlayStation 5 players a deeper look at the interactive original take of the original James Bond. The video offers apparently what seems to be an exploit on his work in Iceland, which puts him on. Oh, so this is how he becomes the new 007. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
The 00. Yep. The program will see Bond cross paths with its training instructor, former 00 agent John Greenway, with two needing to work together to take on 009, a former British operative now turned rogue and on the loose. Hey, wait a minute. 009 wasn't fucking Sean Bean GoldenEye. He was 008, right?
That's right.
So
Yes.
what the fuck? Are the other double O's just they all turn fucking rogue? What the fuck is up with
Man,
this guy?
the turnover rate on this corporation is terrible. And when I say turnover, I don't mean fucking firings. In fact, we gotta change the ledger from turnover to turncoat.
Well, it's not a corporation, Angel. It's a government spy apparatus and skunkworks and secret ops and shit. Y'all.
How is that any different from the average corpo, Juan?
I'm gonna have to agree with Juan on this one. Like, say what you want about the Mission Impossible series, but like, at least they only had one movie where an agent went rogue.
Yeah, it feels like they do over-rely on that plot point a little too much because, hey, I get it. What's the greatest enemy for a British man? An evil British man. But come on, guys. We got plenty of super criminals we can actually fight against and, terrorist overlords and psychotic despots that want world domination. We got plenty of actual bad guys that are not traitors to the cause that we can actually use here.
For the record, Angel, you got to understand. If you understand anything of the world of espionage and undercover black ops stuff, that shit breaks a person's brain juices hard.
There is no loyalty. There is only survival.
Oh, no. At that point, if survival becomes the only thing that's available, then yeah, loyalty doesn't matter anymore. It's like that's just it. But then again, what happens if that loyalty isn't returned? That's how you get these rogue agents. That's how you get these guys. But rather than me blabbing off, let me go ahead and show you fine folks this trailer over here. If
I recall, none of the music is copyrighted during this presentation, so we can play whatever you want.
So let's go ahead and check this out, folks.
Brace yourself!
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
I can't get over how much this guy looks like a young Roger Craig Smith.
Roger Craig Smith? Really?
It's the voice actor for Sonic.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hold on, let me fucking I don't know. Like, I see, I get the piercing.
Look up his young pictures.
Younger. Okay, well, I see I see this one over here. I mean, like, that's him pretty young there. Kind of, but only kind of. Hang on.
Fun fact, he also voiced Chris Redfield in the Marvel's Capcom games.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Yes, shit, really. I remember now. Okay.
He was all over the place. And once you hear his voice, you basically will go, oh no, I can't stop hearing Sonic now. Help!
Fucking Chris Redfield, the mountain of a man and the bane of the entirety of the Umbrella Corporation, is also a hyperactive teenage blue hedgehog with an affinity for exuberance, acceleration, and chili dogs.
Yes.
God almighty, let's continue on this shit, because this is...
Go ahead.
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
Ow.
You seem the kind of guy who knows what you like.
IO Interactive.
The gameplay feels very Uncharted, but clearly with better graphics and refinement. I dig it.
Let me see who... Well, these guys did... let's see here. Apparently, they did the Hitman games.
Ah, that explains it. Yeah, no, it's basically a Hitman game with way more agility and skill. So yeah, no, that makes perfect sense, especially considering that it specializes on, well, being a spy and such.
Yep. Lisa Boo was also saying hi. She can't stay long, but she wanted to say hi for us. And
thank you.
To you, Lisa Boo. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. And ladies are also in the people's asked and as some replied. Yeah. And Gamer Dad also said that Roger Craig Smith also voiced Batman in Arkham Origins. Yes, that's right.
Pretty sure he also voiced Captain America at least once, but
Probably.
Ike's.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Very nice. Very impressive.
Sorry, my James Bonder is on fire. I
gotta
should
go
probably
ahead and
Watch
piss
out.
El Grey
Watch
all
out,
over this
everyone.
toilet now.
I should probably get an ointment for that or something. Honey,
Nah, it's fine. It's black tea. It's healthy for you.
She's crossing her arms. She says no.
Damn, I guess we'll just be shitting crumpets instead.
Sorry.
That aside, though, that looks pretty cool and pretty stylish. And if they would...
Dig it.
Sorry,
Look
go
at the little thing, deluxe edition upgrade at no additional cost. You get different outfits of his. For instance,
the captain outfit.
Okay, the captain outfit he fucking wears. There's also 2 outfits he wears in the movies over here. The blue shirt open up in Casino Royale. The Dia de los Muertos outfit in Spectre, and I think this other like black shirt over here. I think
that one's from one of the old movies.
Yeah, that one's got to be from one of the old ones too. Like, so 2 old, 2 new, and 1 new weapon skin, and you get...
Because I'm pretty sure I saw I forgot his name. I keep forgetting his name. Jesus, he was the original James Bond.
Sean Connery.
The other one. Yeah, I recall briefly Sean Connery being dressed in that kind of like, tight black shirt that exposes some of the forearms. But I can't recall the exact movie, but I know he wore something like that once. Yes.
All right, ladies, yourself, any thoughts? I know you're probably not the biggest on James Bond, but considering it's
no James Bond's fan, so looks cool. Definitely not my taste.
Yeah, but I'm happy for the people that are looking forward to this.
Racing tea, yeah.
No, this thing looks interesting.
Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation.
Beast of Reincarnation.
We get a puppy?
Yes.
Which the puppy?
What?
Very heavily inspired by Eastern mythology. There's some Princess Mononoke shit happening here.
All right, this one person...
Give.
But the important thing, we get a puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a giant big...
That's all that matters.
Apparently, you play the role as a young lady named Emma who is corrupted by some sort of blight alongside her dog. And you have been cast out. So now you need... Wait a second. Isn't that just the plot of Princess Mononoke?
This one-person, one-dog action RPG launches on PS5 August 4th, set in sci-fi-inspired far future Japan against the backdrop of a devastated world. Beast of Reincarnation follows Emma, blight-corrupted outcast, and her 4-legged companion, Ku, a malefact whose kind is supposedly a danger to the world. You'll need to switch between Emma's real-time sword-based combat and directing Ku through a command system similar to a turn-based RPG.
Ashitaka's deer is called Yakul. They're not even trying to hide it.
If it fucking works, it works. Oh shit, man.
Nice.
I gotta say though, the visuals for this do look quite beautiful. Wait a second. Is her arm infected?
They said that she's got some kind of blight on her, so let's see.
Show me that shit.
Behold.
Ooh, that's cool. The monsters are like made of
Pretty.
like another. Yeah, it's her fucking left arm as opposed to Ashitaka's right arm.
So that is an infection, and
this is so blatant. God damn it! I can't help but to appreciate the shamelessness. Also, the monsters made of corrupted nature pretty much will probably fit with the theme of like purifying the land or something.
Yay! We can do that. We can be shit.
Yeah, protect nature. Sonic says so.
Oh hey, Game Freak is producing this.
What?
Wow!
Damn.
What are
Finally,
they
they're using all those piles of Pokemon money for something useful.
For something other than more Pokemon.
Okay, are we sure we're not watching like a Pokemon thing? Because I still can't get over the fact that says Game Freak.
I know.
Oh,
what the heck?
My dear friend, if this was a Pokemon thing, we would know because it wouldn't look anywhere near this good.
What are the fucking odds? It's like, oh, whoa, time out. You guys are doing other types of video games? Besides...
Every now and then, they remember they have a different catalog.
I think we all got whiplash.
I'm legitimately fucking surprised.
本題だ、ジョーカー兵。任務は分かっているか。
主の発見と討伐。
そうだ。
Oh yeah, there's a strange level of very high technology also involved here.
That's because this is set in a distant future.
Sci-fi inspired.
Like,
So, you know, instead of ancient Japan, is future ancient Japan.
it's like the world is reclaiming the Earth after the world's after man's world of construction and technology and.
So you
stuff.
mean kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah.
Kinda, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, that's one way of putting it. Except in this case, there's no machines to rebuild the world. It's just nature running its. It's just nature running its course.
Nature be scary.
Get pointed,
That's
stupid.
really nice.
But yeah, you can see like what seem to be vines coming out of her left arm. So, is she turning into a plant?
No, she
Okay,
has.
who's this?
Oh. Hello.
Does that white hair? That white hair.
Oh, shit.
Okay, instant favorite. Instant favorite. Oh.
He seems to be some sort of sage, or at least a forest ranger with that staff.
With silver or white haired people.
Give them to us.
Weakness.
Give them to us.
Control your ovaries. We're supposed to be watching the presentation.
I wish.
No.
I am so sorry. I should
We're watching.
The 14th has passed. It is illegal to love people anymore. You cut that shit out right now.
God damn it, Angel.
Yes.
It's not illegal.
I will make it so.
You can't. I'm the one who's running
Watch
for
me.
Congress. The thing I'm making.
I'm gonna fucking join. I'm gonna join the bad guys that fight the Care Bears.
まさか進化したのか。
This does look pretty cool though. And Wolf is also a guardian. Okay, I'm seeing some parries. I'm seeing some hacking and slashing.
The fighting
Yeah,
style is very unique.
What?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that dog is fucking
Remember, you
huge. That thing
can
is the
tell
size of a
Torval what
horse.
to do. So it's kind of like that.
I can see that.
Oh no, we got impaled. Beast of Reincarnation. So yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm
looks
expecting
good.
that title to
I
actually
guess.
mean something in the future, but this does look pretty cool.
See, it almost looks like Torval.
It's so cute.
Also, goddamn, that dog is big. That dog is the size of a small horse. Look at that thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of like
a large wolf.
Which means
Absolutely
we'll most likely
adorable.
ride it at some point.
Yay! That'd be cool.
Sweet.
So, like, that's fucking exciting and wild, and I wasn't expecting that. Let's see. We'll get to this one in a minute. I do need to bring up one that came out along with this at long last. At long last, we're finally getting what we've been waiting for, Angel. Jose,
Oh.
my friends, Romans.
I've been waiting for a lot of stuff.
This.
Oh, I gotta be honest. Once again, no idea why this took so long. But yes,
Insane! What the fuck? It was a PlayStation. What the fuck, Sony?
No,
It
it's
is-
not
no.
Sony.
it's Konami
What
this
the fuck,
time.
Konami?
Well, you see, they were too busy inventing pachinko machines you could have sex with, and they finally managed to rip themselves
Oh
out
my
of them.
lord.
Oh, like that doesn't sound too far from the truth, ladies. You can lord all you want. When you look at the actual business model that Konami's been adopting, we're lucky that we're getting any new print on Yu-Gi-Oh cards because these motherfuckers are spending the money on the paper, let alone anything in their video gaming division. I'm talking, of course, about the second volume entry in the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. And yes, we finally have, for the first time ever, finally ported out of PlayStation 3, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. And
Holy shit. That game has been trapped in that console for more than a decade, hasn't it?
2, almost.
2 decades, Jesus Christ. Also, speaking of being trapped, we're getting the technically prequel to 3. We're getting the original, much acclaimed and very well received PSP game, one of Joe's personal favorites, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Well, it's actually direct sequel from 3.
I forgot it came after 3. It's the one where Big Boss gets told that he looks like Che Guevara and then proceeds to remind you why that's a bad thing.
A lot.
Yes, you know what? I've had that itch. I've been scratching that itch. I've been wanting to revisit that game, and I'm very happy. I mean, it took so long, and I'm a little peeved, and I'm a little annoyed at it. But we're getting it. Better late than ever.
Yes, check out that trailer. I want to see that shit.
Like, we'll just play through this over here just a little.
Why is the sound? Why is the video so pathetic?
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment.
Oh yeah, by the way, I changed my internet to a better internet because my old internet was being an ass.
Good. Your old internet.
Twice the download speed, baby. Let's go.
Check it. Captured on PS5, some camera angles adjusted for trailer use.
He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is
it worked pretty well, but it would be nice to see, like, listen, the PS3 is a powerful engine, but Kojima has this habit of going, what if I push this motherfucker to a limit? And every time there was a heavy firefight or way too many models on screen, you could hear that thing chug like a jet engine about to take off. For a reason.
It really was just like struggling just to play through.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Big Boss. Oh.
Guns of the Patriots.
And like even though the first
because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes.
That's cool.
They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must
turn
drive
into
them
a
out of our
Volcanoid, Big
defenseless
Boss.
country.
We digitized the
our
soul,
deterrent.
Big Boss.
like okay, yeah, like you can tell that like the resolution and like the polygons and all that shit is way lower res and everything because was originally designed for PSP, but for PSP shit, this ain't bad.
Oh no, it's amazing. And that really cool comic book style, like sketch art style they use for the cutscenes, awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
now, start grinding. We need to unlock all the cool weapons.
And like the story, if any of y'all know it, is literally like as A and Angel described. It literally just is the transition from where Naked Snake finally embraces his name of Big Boss, and it'll also tell you, and like Angel said, it'll show you why that's a terrible, terrible thing, because you'll start seeing more and more questionable choices to be made, and you've got to be the one to make them. Have fun. August 27th, 2026.
Yeah.
And also a little bonus, the Ghost Babel game as well. That one was for what? Fucking Game Boy Color, wasn't it?
Jesus Christ.
No. Ghost Babel? No, I think it was for Game Boy Advance.
Damn.
Hang on a minute.
That's an oldie. I mean, hey, the more the better. Now bring back the Metal Gear Acid series, you cowards.
No, it was not for Game Boy Advance. It was for OG Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
Oh, never mind.
April 24th,
Sorry.
2000.
Metal Gear Acid was for Game Boy Advance.
There you go. That's the one.
Wait, Angel, you want that game back?
Yes, I want as much. Listen, every now and then we gotta remind people. I know for the fact that, Death Stranding 2 was a spectacular success, and I know that because guess what? It's coming to PC, which was just announced in this particular presentation too. But every now and then, people gotta remember why Kojima did the shit he did. I want people to remember this man was good before, he is good now, and that he will remain great in the future. Don't question the man.
Okay, fair point.
For he is love and he is life.
Now this one clearly caught my eye, and it feels like something that the ladies of the flock will enjoy as well. coming in from, let's see, a game called Brigandine Abyss. A blast from PlayStation's strategic past returns this year in the form of Brigandine Abyss, a new entry in the single-player fantasy strategy RPG, the first title of which was released on the original PlayStation back in 1998. Now, 6 years after the release of Brigandine Legend of Runerzia, the series once again brings players to a fantasy world where battles take place on a hex grid. So,
the first time I thought this, I thought it was another phone game until I saw the gameplay, and I'm like, all right, yeah. And then I realized, wait a minute, this is actually Fire Emblem.
Okay, so Fire Emblem, then. Nothing wrong with that.
Fire Emblem something. I'm pretty sure they even got an artist for Fire Emblem. It looks like Fire Emblem, but it uses an hexagonal grid instead of the square one instead. So,
sadly, I'm not really too fond of these types of games that much.
Yeah.
They do take a while to get into, but I do love the art designs.
I think the only one I've ever played was one of the Fire Emblems. I can't remember which one it was, but that was it.
Yeah.
I just played one. And
Alright, makes sense. Well,
it looks cool, but
it's just not for us.
I don't like games that are so tedious that, you know, if you fuck up and you kill one of your characters and that's it.
Well, we've got another one that might catch your fancy here. Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
How you feel about killing some vampires? It looks like we're getting... This seems to be a remake of the original, much-beloved game, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. Apparently, this is being made by the same studio that made... what was it called? Christ, I forgot the name. They basically made a bunch of roguelikes, and eventually the game they made had a collaboration with Castlevania. So they figure, you know what? We like your gameplay. We like your style. How about you work with us and make another game?
Nice. Very good.
The style looks very different from the usual. And, well, look it up. Look at it for yourselves.
Anniversary of the Castlevania games, of course.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King.
By the grace of God. Finally, the greatest evil the world has ever known, French vampires. I mean, if he's a vampire, we gotta get to assume they're evil.
I beg to differ.
So what? I'm gonna play Phil.
Oh, what?
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
No, what was that?
No, don't worry about it.
Sure.
Sounded important.
Don't worry about it. We'll just enjoy the gameplay here. It looks pretty cool.
It does look. I like the fact that one of the enemies you were fighting has like an actual holy halo on her head. So are you fighting a saint? What gives?
Trevor Belmont. Last.
But no, if you want to know what I said in response to Angel saying French vampires being the worst thing, I'm like, I don't know. After playing A Plague Tale, I think that one's up for debate.
You're right. French werewolves are 1,000,000% worse.
Well,
no, French rats.
Well, that was also like ancient rural countryside. This is in the city of Paris. There's a difference.
Which is now on fire because, you know, Frollo got horny for the gypsies and decided that he had to make it everybody else's problem.
Again.
Why?
Again. No.
Again. Well, yeah, no, this looks pretty cool. That is the skinniest I ever seen a Belmont look in my entire life.
Well,
for a minute there, I thought, is that a girl? No, that's just it's just a reimagining of a previous Belmont.
Oh, I thought that was a girl.
Yeah, no, that's a dude.
Pretty.
Welcome to anime, motherfucker. We draw girls and call them dudes.
Okay, so did they want to make him a twink?
I'm not sure.
That's a twink. Yes.
Maybe it's supposed to be one of his earlier adventures, and they had to make him younger because this Belmont, if I recall, by the time he gets old, he looks like a lumberjack.
Oh, yes. Oh, so Trevor Belmont.
Yeah. Dude gets buff. He turns into a fridge with arms and legs.
Yeah, that sounds right. Let's see, what else have we got over here? Let's see, there's Control Resonant. I'm not sure what this is about. Remedy Entertainment shares new details on Control Resonance, shape-shifting weapons, navigating gravity anomalies, and more. Learn how you'll navigate a Manhattan unpredictably reshaped by otherworldly forces and battle fearsome forces using your own supernatural abilities, including a shape-shifting weapon. So
it's basically, the previous Control game was basically, what if you were in charge of the SCP Foundation and you had a magical gun? And this game is
Control is so good.
It's pretty good, a little repetitive, but the story is fantastic. And this is basically, hey guys, everything broke. There's anomalies everywhere. We gotta do it with a pipe. Go beat the shit out of all of them.
Yep.
Okay, this looks crazy already.
Yeah. The first game was a little self-contained. It all took place in a single gigantic building. This looks like it takes you all over the place. Like, look at that shit.
And you're getting closer.
Gimme.
That looks really awesome.
We're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident.
Holy shit.
I want this game so bad.
It's giving me Inception vibes, man.
It does that in the previous game too. Lots of geometrical fuck-ups, and it plays with the idea of perspective and camera, especially when you go to rooms where you can't see what the hell's going on.
I remember Control. I think you played that for us once upon a time, Angel.
It was a long time ago, but yeah, it was pretty fun, if a little claustrophobic and repetitive, but when it got going, it really got going. Like, you actually, especially when the building began to mess around with the geometry, and you ended up going like, okay, I went to the basement to investigate what's happening. Why am I inside an entire mining operation right now?
This is just the basement. I was told the pilot lights out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I don't know what the plot of this game is, or what exactly, how did we got to this point, but it looks like the anomalies have infected like the entire city now.
That's got to be it, because if
it's all gone to shit, Kupo.
Shake. I can do shakies. I like shakies.
Yeah, and as opposed to the guard, it looks like the main character now has a melee shape-shifting weapon. And it does bring into question what happened to the previous main character, because after she fixed the problem, she just sort of... It got complicated. She started talking to the main character from another game franchise from the same studio.
Just try to stay alive out there.
Yeah,
who is basically Stephen King.
We all float down here, man.
We all float down here, man. Yeah, like, remember that game? I forgot the name. It was about a guy who basically got trapped in his own story, and he began to infect a small countryside town. And he has to fight creatures of darkness based on the book he wrote. Well, it is implied that he wrote this, he made the organization that controls the anomalies. He may have brought it to life as to find a way to escape from his situation. And things may have gotten a little out of hand right now.
A little? Look at this shit.
Just a little bit, you know.
He's just fucking Looney Tunes hammering on this motherfucker. Damn it, smash. This is too freaky. I hear something.
I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Ooh. It certainly looks like an improvement compared to the previous one. Oh, and ballerina with blood-splattered dress because she... We must now dance a daily dance of death.
Damn.
Yeah. It is pretty cool what it does and how it messes with the lore of the idea of, like, humanity is trying to coexist with this. Like, it is implied that the place is run by an Adric abomination that is represented by an upside-down triangle that is relatively friendly. But you ever wonder what happens when a guy gets possessed by two Adric abominations at the same time?
Let me guess. They're not the best of roommates.
He gets spaghettified, and then he gets worse from there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. The good thing is that one of the abominations is friendly to humanity, so it's holding the other one back.
Son of a...
Okay, then.
Let me take a look at the rest of all this shit. No, so yeah. Control Resonant looks promising and terrifying, and I can dig it, you know?
Yes, it does.
Let me see here. Kyle in the chat was saying, I remember the Cracked After Hours episode talking how 007 is the loose cannon who keeps the villains preoccupied while the real special ops take care of the real actual missions.
Pretty much.
Like, Like, oh no, we've got crazy, stupid people over here who think they can infect bloodlines using the virus that's being harvested from the larva of this reverse evolution, revivified larva of some sort of frog or some shit. And that's how the
send in one guy with a gun. He will destroy half the city, but he'll get the job done.
God dang it.
By the way, you just described the plot of Resident Evil 4 one.
Good point. Fuck.
Speaking of which, if I recall, we had another trailer. I don't know if you put on the presentation, but we had a trailer for Resident Evil 9. It didn't show much that we hadn't seen before. I don't think it's here. But it did show two things I was interested in. One, there's a public area where Leon finds himself killing zombies while protecting civilians. And two, a new... Oh, there it is. Look at that. That was cool. We got a new character. There's a mysterious albino girl with milky white eyes that may or may not have to do with the plot. And there's a brief moment on the scene that shows a bunch of children, completely bald and hairless, covered in medical scrubs with glowing red eyes. Which means that whoever is doing this is relying on child experimentation.
Of course.
Because our life didn't suck bad enough.
I would say I'm shocked and appalled. But this is the world of Resident Evil, and child exploitation and experimenting is like a Tuesday for them.
Pretty much.
According to some reports that you find in the Resident Evil remake, it is implied that El Gigante is in fact a child that was experimented on.
Ooh, you serious?
You know how children tend to shoot up in growth after they reach a certain age?
Yeah, like my kid.
Well, put the plagas in there. Just crank that shit up to 12,000.
No.
Yeah, just put the giant plagas in the child and it turns into a giant thing that eats cows.
No, you don't. No, you don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that. Why would you
But think of the potential.
No, don't think of that fucking potential. What's wrong with you, motherfucker? Let's see, Resident Evil.
Mia, where do you get that? Get back here.
That's 6
Captured
now.
on PS5 Pro.
6 survivors of Raccoon City.
That's not yours, that's
the same
Bob's.
thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
From Capcom.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
By the way, Leon is pushing like 50 in this game.
What?
Oh yeah, he's like 49 years old.
Oh my
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Dude,
Think about how long he's been fucking like killing zombies, man.
He was 27 on doing Resident Evil 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the man has spent the last decade or something just fighting his ass off. And, well, he sounds about as tired as he should. Let's just say that.
Well, for a guy pushing 50, I should hope I look as good as he does.
Did you find
Well, Bunker's food is made of titanium or something. Oh yeah, by the way, another thing they don't mention in this trailer. You will notice very quickly that Leon is actually sick. That is not the new virus. That is actually the old virus. The T-virus in his body never went away. Turns out that the few survivors of Raccoon City have obtained something called Raccoon City Syndrome. The T-virus doesn't infect you. It just slept inside your body for years, building an immunity to your own antibodies, and now it's beginning to manifest. You got 24 hours before you die.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out that he wasn't immune. The virus just basically went dormant inside his body, waited until he was strong enough to overcome his antibodies, and it returned like a malignant fucking cancer.
Oh my fucking god, no! Our Beachy boy!
Please don't kill our boy Leon.
He needs to be saved.
Please don't kill this man. He's gone through too much shit already.
It was just his first day on the job! What the fuck?
Bro, every day is the first day on the job now.
What the fuck?
Are an ignorant fool.
Leon,
Damn.
we're running out of time.
Yeah, there it is. Look at his hand. Oh, damn, they didn't show it. My bad.
He needs a hug.
He does need a hug.
Grace in particular is gonna go through some shit. This poor girl is not ready to handle none of this.
A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who You.
Also, I like how they keep showing Grace's like parts in first-person mode to emphasize the horror, even though you can go to third person if you want. And there it is, the mysterious girl in white.
This is fucking creepy.
Look at her eyes. They are milky, glassy white. Too late, look at her. Look at that shit!
Consider his word
And no, yeah, look at this. You can apparently protect the innocents in some areas.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
And look at this shit. Who are those
I don't
children?
want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Yeah!
Damn.
El evil residente. Oh yeah, and of course, it's Raccoon City, so guess what we're going back to?
The fucking PlayStation?
Yeah. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Officer Kennedy. The fact that there's anything even left standing on that place. This also means that, like, the government didn't even bother to rebuild anything.
Of course not, they nuked it.
There's just a raccoon-shaped hole in the middle of the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, no.
So do they.
No, fucking, what do you expect? They nuked it. They used a high-yield tactical nuke. It's a miracle that, what's-his-face, Leon is walking through that shit without, growing a testicle on the back of his neck or something.
Let's see. According to this, turns out that the actual nuclear radiation from a weapon detonation decreases very rapidly. In fact, it goes to 1% after 48 hours.
Wait, seriously?
Which makes sense because there's no lingering material. There's no uranium. It's used as an explosive to blow shit up. It's not meant to linger because otherwise nobody could use the place. Oh yeah, Star Wars Galactic Racer, go speed. Yeah, speed. Yo, motherfuckers wanna go pod racing?
Not just pod racing, everything racing. Dig it.
Yes! Yes!
Guys,
it looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at this shit.
Our newest racer has arrived!
I gotta hand it to them. They could have just made another pod racing game, but they decided, you know what? We got way too many cool ships. Everybody gets a sweet ride.
I want pod racing though.
Yeah.
You can race in pods here too. They're a type of
Since you're here, why not take part in
let's
a
be honest.
friendly
it would be
exhibition?
silly to not include the pods here.
Yeah, it would make fucking pride.
Now I want this game. God damn it!
It looks fun. It looks fast.
It do look fun. And it do look fast.
Okay, that's fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Every day we get closer to a red line game. It's not there yet, but every day we get closer to one.
Racing on Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
So, no car games on motorcycles, but Star Wars on motorcycles?
Yes.
Yes. Also, I love that style of car. It looks like a hot rod with no wheels. Look at that shit.
Bleeding!
Uh,
Bleeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen!
Yeah, that's right. Kick that fucking droid. Fuck that droid.
It looks like it's one of those games that has its own story mode, which is always appreciated.
Fuck them robot kids.
We don't need your clankers up in also Forest Planet. And whatever the hell this is.
That looks like Endor.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's Takodana from The Force Awakens.
We got so many planets. Oh, you know what? Do something right from the sequels. Put Planet Crate in here. I want the Salt Lake area.
I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not Crate. That is Corellia.
Well, put Crate in there anyway.
I want that fucking
race on
game
the
right
salty
now.
planet.
Also, you asked.
There's a pod.
And Ben Quadraneros is alive. You can play as Ben fucking Quadraneros.
Oh my god, that one dude with the 4 engines that didn't even get a chance to. Oh god, him.
Yeah,
Listen, we got a Star Wars game that has nothing to do with Jedi, Sith of the Empire. That means that we can put as much glob shito as we possibly can. And you know what? It's going to fit perfectly.
Take part in a runs-based, high-stakes reinvention of racing born in the lawless outer rim of the Star Wars galaxy. Come to PS5 later this year. Today we've got to get a first glimpse of gameplay spanning different planets and highlighting different racing vehicles and characters, all of whom are competing in the unsanctioned racing circuit where only the bold survive. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready to be bold and brash, lest your body gets thrown into the trash? Oh yeah, by the way, this is another project that I was not expecting. The trailer doesn't show much, but we're getting a Silent Hill game that seems to be inspired by England, which makes sense because it's foggy as hell in there. Nothing really has been shown much. Not even, I don't think we even see the monsters, but all we know is that this black dude is the main character, and this version of Silent Hill seems to be based on European England countries.
Well, the whole thing of Silent Hill is meant to be an exploration of unconscious psychological traumas and how people don't deal with it. So
yes, the trauma of being English.
No, I'm trying to say it only makes sense for the monsters or the monstrosities or the horrors to be subconsciously influenced by English folklore and shit.
I mean, yeah, it's basically Western myth.
Trauma.
Mind you, the last time we had a male character, he basically went to Silent Hill because he was feeling guilty over killing another man who was guilty of something. He killed a dude in prison. Whether he was justified or not depends on the ending you get.
Right, and considering the disappointment that was the Return to Silent Hill movie that came out.
I haven't heard anything about that movie at all. It's that bad, huh?
Let me put it this way: Moist Critical watched it.
Oof.
He tears it to shreds.
Cue to his video. That Silent Hill situation is crazy.
Yeah, and it's pretty crazy there. No,
sorry, Joe, you were saying?
Oh no, I was just asking. Are you talking about that Silent Hill movie that came out decades ago?
No.
Apparently, no. This is a fairly recent one.
Oh, a new one. Never mind.
Yeah.
And apparently, nobody liked it. I barely seen anything about it.
Yeah, it's Return to Silent Hill. It came out literally last month. It's meant to be a loose retelling of Silent Hill 2. So yes, it's supposed to be James Sunderland.
Oh Christ!
Let's just say it looks like the guys watched the cutscenes but didn't really get it.
Oh, God damn it! Of course.
Like.
It's one of those. Yeah, the adaptation is a fantastic story that we could just put in the film, but let's just do our own thing.
No,
and everything just goes wrong.
There's still like plot and everything, but it doesn't quite translate as well, which is stupid.
Yeah, I figured.
It's not like it's hard to translate it over. Y'all saw the game.
You would think so, right? But that means that it means that they didn't want to. I don't know, man, but Hollywood has this like hate boner for making faithful adaptations that pisses me off every day.
Well, the thing that pisses me off is that like it was made by the first person who made the fucking original Silent Hill movie, which people, as corny as it was, liked it.
Yeah, because it was a fairly decent adaptation of the first film, but the second Silent Hill game has such a well-defined story that people, ooh, my man just walked out of the hospital or something.
Why are you using a handheld telly as your map? That's too weird, even for me. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man?
Yeah! Now the question is, it seems to be first person. That's the funny part.
Okay, nope, not doing it. I ain't doing it.
So we're playing this game eventually.
No, we're not.
Angel.
Silent Hill. Townfall.
Angel, you must be high, boy.
No, I'm first person, like this game.
No. You see, in order for us to play this game, Angel, we would have to have a PlayStation 5.
Damn it. Good boy. I guess we're never playing that then.
No, well, we can. Just don't expect it anytime soon. And I did promise that we were going to get to the bad news of this stuff, but because we do have a situation on this. I did see in the chat, okay, I'm back in. I'm sorry about what I said. I learned my... Wait, what did you say?
What?
What did Hassan Control say? He didn't say
I don't
you say something?
I don't get it.
I'm sorry, man. If you said something and we missed it, we were distracted by the trailers, but I'm not sure what you said.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything that Hassan Terrell said that was a pain in the butt. I want someone
That's
to bring
fine.
back
Let's go ahead and Yeah, let's go ahead and get to the other part of the news.
Now, unfortunately, it's not all good news. And once again, I am reminded why it's a good idea that I only upgraded my PC once and never again. Because not only are you not getting any new games, and not only are you getting more expensive games, you might not even be able to get consoles in the future.
At all. Like, let me actually tell y'all exactly what's going on, because the gaming industry as a whole is going to be dealing with this problem for the foreseeable future until and or unless somebody comes along, somebody who has, governmental authority who might be able to pass some kind of legislation that will heavily regulate the AI businesses. Hi there. By the way.
Ladies.
I'm not single, but I am available. No, I'm not. Fucking no. Ladies.
Careful now. You're sounding painfully honest. Politicians don't get far by being honest.
Well,
you better start lying about some shit right now.
I am monogamous. There.
Close enough.
No. Let me fucking clue y'all in with this article from Gizmodo, which came out yesterday, written by Kyle Barr. Headline on it reads, "Game consoles will likely get even more expensive." Again. The RAM shortage also means... Again.
Again.
Are we not surprised?
Because we gotta push this as far as we can.
If you were on the fence about buying a shiny new console or waiting for the new hotness, you shouldn't have much hope.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Sorry, Jose. Not even that. Not even the Switch 2 is safe.
Oh, that's right. They plan to increase the price of the Switch 2, apparently.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
No. So let's see here. You shouldn't hold out much hope for the future of gaming hardware. The price of RAM and solid-state drive storage has become so untenable that current consoles could get more expensive, while future devices will only get further delayed. This is becoming clear across the board. AI data centers have sapped up RAM and NAND supply. So much so that even major tech giants can't easily source memory anymore. Over the weekend, Bloomberg reported, based on several anonymous sources close to Nintendo, that the company was currently contemplating raising the cost of its $450 Switch 2. Less than a year ago, Nintendo fans were complaining about how the Japanese game maker's latest handheld cost $150 more than the original Switch.
It's expensive already as it is.
Yeah, no, it's fucking ridiculous, guys. $450, it's stupid. Japanese investors were already antsy about the skyrocketing price of DRAM, Dynamic Random Access Memory, and how that was impacting profits on Nintendo's latest hardware. Nintendo's share price has already taken hits over the last few months, despite the Switch 2 sales numbers remaining positive throughout the end of 2025. Analysts told IGN that the sequel Switch was still selling well despite slowing sales numbers compared to its handheld June's launch. Nintendo spiked the cost of the original Switch and Switch OLED in 2025 due to Donald Trump's tariffs. It kept the Switch 2 price steady while it hiked costs on peripherals instead. Valve's upcoming Steam machine is also caught up in the morass of the ongoing RAM shortage. Valve delayed the PC console hybrid and said it had to, quote, revisit its release date and price point. It doesn't seem like Valve has managed to source more RAM for its hardware either. The makers of Half-Life slapped its Steam Deck OLED listings with an out-of-stock sticker on the store page since last month. On Sunday, Valve published a note to the page reading, "Steam Deck OLED may be out of stock intermittently in some regions due to memory and storage shortages. The Steam Deck LCD 256 gig is no longer in production and once sold out will no longer be available." So they're basically saying, no, that's it. On that one. Fucking, let me close that. Shit, hang on a minute.
You know what? Normally this would be bad news, but I think we kind of need this. The industry has been chasing this obsessive need of more fidelity and higher graphics over and over and over again. We don't need this much RAM to make the games look good. We need excessive amounts of RAM so we can render them further and further and further and further. At this point, be honest with me. Look at the games right now. If you disagree with me, I understand, but do you really feel like they need to look prettier than they already do at this point?
No. They never.
How much more? How much
Not
do we
really.
have to render?
Yeah, like if you finally reach the ceiling as to how far you can go to improving the resolution and quality of the game, like what's there left to do?
But here's the problem. What they wanted to be able to do is have their games be more involving. They want their games to have more freaking more features built into it. They want the games to be able to load faster, run smoother, not need to have more fucking built-in systems in order for it to streamline through. They want to have everything as lossless as possible, so that you don't, so they don't have to waste time on polishing their source code and fucking polishing up the actual game so that it can actually run with everything and as big a bulky resolution as possible. Even though that's dumb, they fucking figure that that's the easiest way for them to be able to put out the content in the game with it being as close to the fidelity that's required to truly appreciate it as possible. I don't know how these fucking corpos justify it. I swear to God, I wish I knew, because it's fucking stupid to me.
Optimization has become a lost art. They basically have taken the technological version of throw more at the problem until the problem goes away.
But truthfully, this shit does stem from the issues that we've got with AI centers here, basically draining out any sort of fucking ability for video game consoles or even regular gaming computers or regular computers to fucking be able to continue like being sold to the regular average consumer. So let's see here.
The funniest part is that just like with crypto, this doesn't produce anything of value.
It literally doesn't. And there's
even this shit posting has become artificial. God damn, the internet really is going to hell.
And this is the thing that I'm really fucking pissed off at, namely because of the way this is pacing out, and I'm not very happy with it. I'm gonna put this up in the live stream as well. Yeah, so this generation Star Wars Demolition, kind of. It's more like Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, but more racing.
Yeah, I can work with racing, honestly. Okay. Mia, stop that.
Like, this is how bad the PlayStation 5 market is getting.
Pronto, estoy grabando ahora, dame un segundo.
Y'all are gonna love this shit. Get a load of this. You probably already know this, Angel, Zayana, Dragonfang. Y'all probably already knew about this, but for the fine folks at home that don't know, get a load of this, folks. You can
Oh boy. Lease your PS5.
That is so stupid.
For $9.95 a month.
$9.95 a month.
That.
For the digital only edition.
That's right. This is the one that doesn't even get discs.
Digital
so
edition,
stupid.
825.
That is dumb.
Well, if nothing else, they are. You know, a long time ago when the PS3 was announced, they claimed they wanted it to be a luxury machine. This got thrown in their faces really hard because guess what? People don't want to pay that much for a PlayStation, which caused them to lower the price a little bit. And now, look at that. We are back to it being a luxury machine because I got to be honest with you,
Capitalism.
I still don't have a reason to purchase any of these things.
No, it's fucking ridiculous. It's an indictment on Sony PlayStation.
Now, this is the crazy thing. If you lease this out at $9.95 a month for 36 months based on their 36-month lease feature on here, you would only end up paying $358.20. Well, pounds, whatever, in this shit, because, you know, England. But you don't get to fucking own it afterwards.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
Why would I fucking go through that nonsense if I don't get to own it?
I already pay no property taxes on my house. Why would I pay property taxes on a fucking PlayStation 5? Hey, you know what I'm seeing there, though? A lot of consoles. You know what I'm not seeing? A lot of games. Don't forget, on top of leasing this thing, you still gotta pay $70 for whatever game you decide to play, and hope to God it's a good one.
Oh, not just the games. You can lease the controller, too.
Oh my god.
God,
That is
don't make me
stupid.
laugh like that. My throat is hurting again.
Sorry. I can't help that. But in my defense, yeah, that's fucking...
Jesus
mentally-
Christ, are you
That is
kidding me?
stupid.
This is of all the things that are not worth anything, this is worth the least. Fun little fact, every single game that I ever wanted to get on a PS5, it's on PC right now.
The PC Master Race.
Like, we make the PC Master Race jokes, but no, this is PC Master Race. And this monstrosity of a PC that I have right now, I don't have to upgrade this thing for the next 10 years, and even then I won't, because I reach my limit of patience. I'm a dedicated gamer, but I'm never going to pay more than $60 for any game, ever. I refuse. And I'm not going to upgrade this machine ever. The only way I take this machine to upgrade is if I have absolutely no choice but to. It will not be because a new game came out, because they are not worth it right now.
Now, you're probably imagining, like you said, there's this entire fucking business is all stemming from the fact that the AI market and these data centers are ratcheting up the pricing and are paying out the nose to these manufacturers to buy like RAM cards and SSD storage shit for industrial usage, and that takes up a shitload of like silicon and fucking components and construction details and all that shit, all of it to be just used up for making AI slop. It's
no, it's not even a good thing either. It's just garbage.
Oh, it gets even more garbage.
Of course it does.
Remember, folks, AI is a blight upon our planet, not just in a technological sense, not just in an environmental sense, but it is a philosophical sense as well. That's right, y'all are getting philosophical with me here.
But I don't want to get but I don't want to be a philosophizer.
You know, a few years ago, we did discuss this when we saw that concert where they recreated a rapper's likeness and voice in a 3D model.
Tupac.
I was making the joke that it was basically digital necromancy, and even if he was done with consent of his family, that shit felt weird. I should have known that it was not going to stop there. It never stops at one.
Of course not. Why should it? Folks, let's take you to the future. Let's go ahead and take you to what we can expect of our wonderful AI overlords.
Bruh.
Oh my god. In this article from Futurism magazine, written out by Victor Tangerman yesterday at February 17th, the headline on it reads, Meta patented an AI that takes over your account when you die and keeps posting forever.
What the fuck?
Hey, remember when Marvel did that with Stan Lee's account and everybody called them out on their bullshit? Anyway, we commercialized it now. Welcome to Cyberpunk. It's way more boring than what you had thought, but it's just as terrible.
Oh no.
Fucking hell. It's exactly as bad as you think.
It's like they're not even going to be paying any royalties to the families.
What royalties? What families? You're using the TOS right now, aren't you?
Man.
Stupid.
You know, we have taken when I die, delete my browser history to a new level. Guys, when I die, deactivate all my social media accounts. Erase everything. Delete it, format my hard drive, throw it into a ditch, and salt the earth.
What happens to social media accounts belonging to those who shuffle off this mortal coil has been a subject of debate ever since the tech went mainstream. Should dormant accounts be left alone, or should their surviving loved ones be given backdoor access to maintain them as digital memorials? To Meta, there could be a morbid alternative: training an AI model on a deceased user's posts, keeping post-mortem accounts active by uploading new content in their voice long after they passed away. As Business Insider reports, Meta was granted a patent in 2023 for the idea, outlining how a large language model can simulate a user's social media activity. The language model may be used for simulating the user when the user is absent from the social networking system. For example, when the user takes a long break or if the user is deceased. Reads the goosebump-raising patent, which lists the company's CTO, Andrew Bosworth, as the primary author. However, the conversation appears to have dramatically shifted over the last 3 years, especially now that AI slop has infiltrated and practically assumed control over platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Meta now says it's given up on the sepulchral concept. We have no plans to move forward with this example. A spokesperson told BI. Bullshit. We've already
You know what they're saying? They're saying we had all the plans to move with this example, but the overwhelmingly negative response has made us change our minds. Please don't set my house on fire.
In public, at least. For now, at least. These fuckers, they'll do anything for a buck. We've already come across countless examples of using AI to emulate dead people, from a grandmother who was resurrected as an AI model for her funeral to grief tech startups aiming to let grieving loved ones train AI models on images, recordings, and footage of the deceased. Quote, the impact on the users is much more severe and permanent if that user is deceased and can never return to the social networking platform, read the Meta patent. A digital clone of the deceased person would have been able to interact with people through likes and comments and even DMs, according to the patent. While the company has since distanced itself from the grisly idea, the mere existence of the patent highlights how companies were, and in many ways still are, throwing everything at the wall to discover new use cases for LLMs and for how far they're willing to go. Last year, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, even suggested that lonely users could make friends with the company's bots instead of with living humans.
Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Start playing the heavy techno music. The cyberpunk dystopia is here faster than we expected.
God, this is stupid.
The best part is that somebody got together with a bunch of investors in a big meeting room full of people with a lot of money and power and said, this was a good idea. And every single one of those idiots looked at it and said, yes.
Oh my lord.
Man, it really takes nothing to be in charge today, doesn't it?
Nothing except for a lack of conscience.
This is not even conscience. This is a lack of common sense. Hey, bro, listen. I know you miss your beloved mom, that she raised you all those years and treated you with kindness and love. So I'm going to have to ask you to put all her information in this algorithm so I can send you a digital version of her so I can sell you a product.
No.
That'll be $15.99 per month.
No.
You don't want to see your loved ones again? What kind of sick piece of shit are you?
Listen.
What do you mean resting in peace? Don't be silly, baby. Nobody rests. She's going to make money for us beyond the grave.
No, listen, I love my mama. You know, we've got our issues, but I love my mama. I would not want to digitally necromance her ass anywhere.
We are reaching levels of genuine, actual digital necromancy. It's incredible.
It's unbelievable. Last year, for instance, let me see here. In a 2023 interview with podcaster Lex Fridman, he seemed to echo the idea in the patent by saying virtual avatars could take over the accounts of deceased people. If someone has lost a loved one and is grieving, there may be ways in which being able to interact or relive certain memories can be helpful, he told Fridman at the time. But there's also probably an extent to which it could become unhealthy, he admitted. And I mean, I'm not an expert at that, so I think we'd have to study that and understand it in more detail. We have, a fair amount of experience with how to handle death and identity and people's digital content through social media.
We have already lost all empathy. We don't care when people die anymore.
No, like, listen, this is the fucking guy. I know that we haven't all seen the fucking Jesse Eisenberg, fucking Andrew Garfield social network movie. I know that we haven't all seen it, but he is really that much of a dumbass in real life as he's purporting to be in that movie. The fucking lack of humane connection. You know how people made fun of Mark Zuckerberg when he showed up in front of Congress with a fresh haircut and a business suit, and he looked like Data from Star Trek?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not far off. This fucking behavior is fucking sociopathic as a on its fucking face.
He invested all of his points in business and tech, and he left no points for wisdom, charisma, or like human empathy. My man, he min-maxed a little too hard.
Or persuasion. Yeah, no.
He sacrifices humanity.
No. It's not a stretch to assume Meta may have had an ulterior motive to create digital avatars masquerading as the deceased. Facebook has quickly turned into a graveyard of long-forgotten accounts, never-ending ads, unanswered birthday wishes, and updates from that band you hadn't thought about since high school. At the same time, its feeds are filling with toxic AI slop. As engagement drops, the company's core business, selling ads, could take a hint. It's more engagement, more content, more data for the current and future of AI. University of Birmingham law professor Idina Harbinja told Business Insider, quote, I can see the business incentive for that. I'm just curious to see how they would, when, and if they will implement this innovation. Other experts were taken aback by the idea of training an LLM on a dead person's posts. One of the tasks of grief is to face the actual loss, University of Virginia sociology professor Joseph Davis told BI. Let the dead be dead. My fucking God.
I fucked up. We have to go with, can we please stop defiling the spirit of the deceased?
Like, no. Content.
This is just weird, man. It seems to be built specifically to, like, it feels like it's hooking up to that, like, aspect of Western pop culture that simply doesn't want to let go of anything. And this feels like the extrapolation of its absolute limit of not even the dead are allowed to just be let go in peace.
Yeah, let the dead lie. Like, come on.
Like, holy shit.
It's fucking depressing to me, man, is what it is. Like, think
And
about
honestly, who says they're gonna try and, stop with dead people? We've already seen it nowadays where, we're having all the deep fakes and everything. And most of the people are,
With living people, they can't do it yet because they run the risk of being sued. After all, if a random asshole makes a deep fake, then that's on the random asshole. If the corporation makes a deep fake, then that becomes a legal matter. So for now, that is the only thing holding them there, which means you might want to get your lawyers ready if you lose a loved one and their account still shows up active, because you're going to have to be driving some suits right to the goddamn door and going, hey, asshole, I buried grandma 3 weeks ago. Why is she trying to sell me condoms now?
And badly, too. God, oh fucking mighty. No, what's even fucking gross over here is, like, earlier today, I came across a motherfucker who put up, like, fucking AI-generated videos of professional wrestlers, like, shaking hands and hugging, like, dead professional wrestlers who are friends or whatever. Or,
I saw that and I was disgusted.
Yeah, that's just weird, man.
It was like what's his face? They had Rey Mysterio with Eddie Guerrero with angel wings behind him and giving hugs and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
David Benoit, the hugging his deceased father, Chris Benoit. And like I'm not gonna unpack that whole can of worms because that's a whole other.
No. But we get the point.
Like it's like. It is insulting. It is degrading.
It's grotesque.
It is an abject assault on the human fucking soul, as far as I'm concerned, at the very least. This AI slop, it is, like I said, it is morally repugnant. It is financially fucking untenable. Literally, I'm going to fucking make it my fucking business. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to get too political on this, but I'm going to make it my fucking business when I come to Congress. Yes, this is Juan Rouse. I'm a Democrat running for Congress to represent Florida's 14th district, and I approve the following fucking campaign promise. I'm going to go to Congress, and I'm going to take the biggest fucking legislative needle I can craft, and I'm going to pop the AI bubble my fucking self, because this has got to stop. Now, it is fucking morally repugnant. It is financially fucking, like, ridiculous. It literally goes on the whole concept of line goes up. The entire business model of it, from the fact that these guys are purchasing like memory chips and fucking RAM cards and fucking graphics cards, and they're buying them in advance before the companies can even manufacture them. So that leaves nothing for the regular consumers or even other companies like, oh, I don't know, video game companies or gaming PCs or even regular PCs or even cell phones, tablets. Everything's going to be tied up to those fucking AIs and their fucking data centers. And like, and because these fucking companies can't say no because line must go up, we're gonna be stuck with this shit. With these motherfuckers literally want to build like the world's largest AI data lab, like above the island of Manhattan. No, not even across from the island of Manhattan. Not below it, underground. No. They want to build it on top of Manhattan. So you take the World Trade Center, like 10 meters up past the spire of that is the floor of this mega city corpo fucking disgusting ass data center that these people want to fucking build. The fact that this shit takes up so much electricity, so much power, so much water for cooling, so much fucking coal, so much fucking silicone, it is disgusting. It's drawing back our progress for actual like consumer PCs and video game consoles and fucking the future for like smartphones and tablets, fucking even regular like not even smartphones, dumb clamshell phones. This shit has to stop. And if I've got to fucking write up the legislation that neuters every single one of these fuckers, Palantir, fucking ChatGPT, fucking Meta AI.
Wait, they call that shit Palantir? Like Palantir?
Yes,
like from the Lord of the Rings?
I've been telling you that. I've been telling you
like
about
the thing that connects you directly to Super Wizard Satan?
Yes. Look it up. Palantir AI. I've talked about these fuckers. I've talked about them in my campaign. It's disgusting. Palantir is here. They have themselves hidden away in an office in Ybor.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to say that you were wrong on one aspect, Mr. Arouse.
Oh?
This has absolutely nothing to do with politics. This is human decency, which should be beyond politics, but, necessary evils and all that shit. So I dare say this is something that anybody with common sense would agree with, because even the people, this is the kind of thing that people support until it happens to them, kind of thing,
Right, so, and that's not something that I'm willing to fucking bet our lives and bet our fucking money and livelihoods on any fucking further. Every single one of these AI super centers, these fucking data centers, I'm gonna have them regulated out the ass. You're gonna see fucking ChatGPT get fucking lobotomized. I'm talking sucker punch, needle up the fucking nose lobotomy of doom. I'm talking fucking get the hacksaw out and chop off the left hemisphere completely off. And I'm going to make these fucking AIs fucking dumbed back down so that they're back in the labs, so that these idiots who keep trying to push this shit can actually work on, okay, we've got this model, now how the fuck are we going to sustain it in in a fucking way that is actually equanimable for us as a fucking society. It's because all it does is leech right now. It doesn't produce anything back. It doesn't produce
evil cannot create it. It can only destroy and twist that which was already good.
Hence why I'm not fucking backing down on this shit. I'm sorry, but this has got to fucking stop.
There is a line that we shouldn't have crossed, and we have clearly crossed it. Let's not go any further. Yeah. I don't want to see what happens.
And what's even funnier is this, guys. You can run your own personalized AI model for free locally within your own computer, and you wouldn't have to be giving out any fucking personal data to a corpo. Like fucking Mudahar from Sumo Ordinary Gamers, he's even fucking like poked at this stuff and actually he's given examples. I'll send you people the link to his channel. I don't remember which video it is, so yes, you are going to have to go through his videos in order to find out. Yes, I'm cheaply plugging our favorite Indian Canadian tech support man, Mudahar, who is an excellent gamer and who's just an all around cool guy. Does he need our plug? Hell no. He's got almost 4 million subscribers. He doesn't need us. Fuck us. But are we plugging him anyway because he's a cool dude and he actually stands on business? Yes. Yes, we will.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. See, that's only few steps away from the plot of Pantheon, said Kyle. Stay away from our rare earth minerals. The rest of the world needs to manufacture stuff on our own. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. That's all this shit is boiling down to, is like fucking resource hoarding and mining shit and fucking extracting that wealth out from the earth and processing it, not even for consumer goods. Like, yeah, it's bad enough that our fucking cell phones have fucking child labor, fucking superconductors and circuitry fucking mined over and shit.
At least the child labor serves a purpose. My phone is useful.
Like, that's fucking horrible enough for me that I like, and yeah, even as morbid as that is, Angel, that still produces something useful and something physical that people can purchase and fucking have a fucking use for and purpose for. But these AI data centers are fucking sponges. They're vampires. They are siphoning the life out of our planet.
And they suck.
Exactly. They fucking suck ass. Like, not only sorry, go on, please.
Oh, I was saying, I do know that quite a few places where they were trying to build those data centers, the cities ended up rising up to the point where the companies had to abandon the idea of doing it there.
There was all sorts of petitions going around.
They showed up in protests and everything, and like to the point where even the cities were saying, no.
Because that would screw over that area.
It's always about pushing it as far as they can just to see how far they can go with it. Every single corporate does
the data
this.
centers like to, guzzle up that we need?
You'll be essentially killing that city or that town that it would be built in.
Yeah, and mind you, it's not like the water just disappears.
You no longer can. You really have to go in there. Literally have the soap already on you. Have maybe a minute of water, and then boom, that's it.
Yeah, and let's not forget, it's not like the water disappears. It just turns into water vapor. The problem is they are using so much of it that it basically takes forever to get enough rain to refill the cycle. It's like you're taking more than you're giving. And that means that even if you were if it was just using like a reasonable amount of water, nobody would care. But it's taking so damn much of it. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna drain this whole lake. Don't worry, when it rains, it'll fill back up. Brother, do you have any idea how long a rainfall is?
Like, the best description for this kind of shit is, imagine if we tried to run an iPhone off of the steam engine of a locomotive.
Yeah. That's going to be about 3 or 4 shovels of coal per second.
Uh-huh. It
will run. No. But you're better off just driving the locomotive.
You're better off dismantling the locomotive and scrapping the parts for it and everything, for iron and for building fucking baby hospitals or some other fucking thing at that point.
Oh no, I made a mistake. I have died in a steam explosion. My entire face is full of rebars now.
You don't dismantle the steam engine while the steam engine is on, Angel.
You should have told me that before I swung this comically large hammer at the big glowing red parts. You ever seen a locomotive when it explodes, when the boiler explodes? The entire thing just unravels in metal fibers. It looks like a spider web.
It's creepy.
It's kind of cool.
It's pretty awesome. That being said, it is past midnight, and unfortunately, this is the part where I gotta turn in because my throat is killing me, and I gotta work tomorrow.
All right. Look.
Yeah, I think we better start wrapping up, Juancho.
Okay, Angel, since you got to wrap, final thoughts, and what can we expect from this coming Saturday on this week's edition of Los Amigos Play? Well, your final thoughts first.
Well, final thoughts. I'm glad that we got some solid announcements for the PlayStation Showcase. There are actually a few games that I am genuinely very interested in, and I hope they come out as good as they look. You know, the industry is all about selling you the product, but recently they haven't given much product worthwhile. I would like to give 2 good announcements, though. The first one is the fact that Suda51's recent game, Romeo is a Dead Man, is a fantastic goddamn game and everybody should play it. And second, this was a bit off the cuff, but I'm happy that it happened. Knights of Windermere, the animated series, kind of languished in obscurity for a while after the first episode come out because Glitch Studios was not announcing if the series was approved for a show or not. I am happy to say that, yes, recently they have been approved, so we should be getting more episodes in the future.
Yay!
Regarding this AI nonsense, well, pretty much exactly as it is. It's a waste. It's a massive overexpending, overindulging waste. It seems to exist for nothing. And even the things that can be used for that are reasonable, like shitposting, can be done perfectly fine if people just learn to edit. This is basically a very expensive way to get a shortcut. The things that they're doing can be done with basic editing or just learning how to use a pen and paper. In other words, we're burning diamonds because we're too cheap to cut down some wood to make coal. It's stupid. It's stupid, and I hope that the consequences of how stupid it is hit these companies as hard as they can and leave them broke as hell and quickly thinking if that was a good idea. We need a Chernobyl disaster, but for AI data centers instead.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna freaking rip the fuel I'm gonna rip the fuel rods out myself if it doesn't get if
Good.
the bubble doesn't pop soon.
Beat someone to death with them.
No, I swear to God, man. All right, and as far as Los Amigos play this Saturday, Angel, at 5 p.m. Eastern time, what can we expect?
I should be able to join this time. Yes, me.
Really?
I will be join. Yeah. I have some free time, and I like to jump in and join you guys. As you guys have seen, our kick-ass leader, Mr. Casabona, has been playing and enjoying the journey of Sonic the Hedgehog in this brand new frontier, almost like a hedgehog frontier of some sort, like a Horizon Zero Dawn of Hedgehogs, like a Hedgehog Zero Dawn of Isons, something of the sort. Anyway, Joe, you killed an Evangelion. What the fuck, man? Well, anyway, I hope that you will join us at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Los Amigos Play Sonic the Hedgehog, a.k.a. Sonic Frontiers, a.k.a. the Sonic Evangelion, the Shin Seiki Evangelion.
Skyrim, there.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Neon Hedgehog Evangelion.
All right, Angel, get yourself some freaking tea for the throat and some Robitussin or NyQuil or something, man.
It's been good, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Please take good care. Love you lots.
All right. See you
Of course,
Saturday.
man. Have a good one, man.
Thank you.
See you, dude.
All right, and ladies, yourselves as well. Your final thoughts on the games tonight and the news that we've got regarding this AI horse shit and how this is all directly impacting the gaming business. So, by all means, go right ahead.
Okay, definitely looking forward to was it Beast of Reincarnation, was it? Or Resurrection? One of those two.
Reincarnation.
But
I think it was
yeah,
Reincarnation.
yeah, that's definitely want. It reminds me of 16 with Clive and Torgal. And I always love it when you can actually have a companion that will help fight for you.
Yep.
AI slop is AI slop.
It should have never existed.
And I'm sorry, I don't want anyone to if I somehow passed away, I don't want any an AI chat box to be like imitating me. Like, that's weird, man.
It's creepy.
If I'm gonna haunt people, I'm gonna be like, delete this.
Yeah.
I will purposely come back and haunt a computer and be like, delete this. You are not me.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, for real. You've got to fucking I think we all have to write it explicitly in our wills. Fucking no social media company may train their fucking AIs on our accounts once we're dead. Leave us alone.
You do? Then you owe my family this much money for breaking this.
For every day that you keep it going.
Yeah.
You'll be paying my family $1 million a day. It's not like they can't afford it.
Right.
I appreciate it, ladies.
But also another game that I'm looking forward to is that the Star Wars one.
Yeah, Galactic Racer. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking hyped. We're gonna have to race each other, all people. We're gonna have to race each other.
Oh god.
There's no choice.
You really think any of us are gonna win? Because we're most likely gonna just fuck around and bang into each other.
Listen, I am like the ace when it comes to racing games, and even I can admit that I am likely going to be in the same boat and fucking around and fumbling.
But
no, we're not fumbling.
Fun.
We're just trying to wreck each other's vehicles just for the shits and giggles.
But
well, yeah, okay, fair.
For shits and giggles, because it's fun. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh god, like I really hope we've got a fucking video game business by the time all this shit comes out, because this is just depressing, man. All of it. And Jose, go ahead and give us your thoughts on the final thoughts on tonight's discussion of the PlayStation State of Play, the AI bullshit that we talked about, and of course, give us your thoughts, and you can let us know on Friday night's edition of Wrestle Rewind.
All right, so first off, my thoughts on this. I'll get the positives out of the way. I am looking forward to the Star Wars racing game. That's going to be fucking awesome, as well as the new Resident Evil game. So that's going to be cool. And the John Wick game. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
And yes, I am also looking forward, finally, the relaunch of, I guess the upgraded versions of Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots and Peace Walker. Yeah, I'm very tempted to do a playthrough of Peace Walker. Like, the temptation is high, Juancho. I'm having trouble keeping it under sedation, okay?
Under control.
Under control, yes. Now, that being said, we can protest about it all we like, but the fact is, over the years, now AI slop has become commonplace from one single person on their phones with a lot of downtime to multi-billion dollar corporations getting in on the game. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised when Sony decided, hey, my turn.
No, Jose, Sony isn't dealing with AI shit. Sony is being impacted by the fact that
Sony's being impacted by it. Yeah. No, my bad.
We can't buy new consoles.
Okay, no, Juan, I get it. Let me continue, please. Thank you. Calm down. Easy. So, AI slop is AI slop, and AI slop unfortunately is becoming commonplace. And I fucking hate it that it's playing a hand in these delays with the consoles. And you know what? I'll throw this out there right now. Why the fuck are we doing a subscription service for the digital only PS5 consoles? Like, I know the answer. You don't have to answer that question, Juan. It's rhetorical. But that's just stupid. I'm not going to pay if I want to buy a console, A, I'm not going to pay a subscription service, and B, I want a console where I can still,
own it afterwards.
Own it. Yeah, own it. And buy the games and own it. Hard copies.
But you will own nothing and you will be happy. Don't
you
want that?
The only time I pay.
Don't you want to be happy and own nothing?
Shut up. This isn't fucking Netflix. I pay Netflix.
But you own nothing and you will be happy. Don't you want that?
Oh God, back up. Jesus, Juan. We don't need to get a close up. We don't need to get a close up of your 2020 vision, okay?
Don't you want that? Don't you want that?
Shut up. Anyways, so for Friday night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here at YouTube Big Cake, join me and my tag partner, Mr. Juan Arouse, as we review three of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. For this week's edition, we're going to be reviewing the main event for the first time ever. These two former AEW World Champions will clash on Dynamite as Swerve Strickland goes up against the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. And on NXT...
champion.
I know, right? On NXT, Ethan Page will be defending his North American Championship against Shiloh Hill, who's been moving up the ranks on NXT and gaining a lot of popularity among the WWE fan base.
Shiloh Hill, the fucking streamer looking dude? Really?
Yes. Yeah.
North American title.
Correct.
Holy shit, good luck.
And we're also going to be dealing with the fallout when we review this week's edition of TNA Impact following their pay-per-view event, No Surrender.
Right, and that was last Friday when it was going on, right?
Yes. I still haven't decided yet if I want to talk about pay-per-views again after, recent circumstances. So that's something we'll have to talk about later. But that's a private talk. Juan,
We'll
back
cross
to you.
that bridge when we get to it. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop y'all from the stream, not from the Zoom, but yeah. Okay. All right, and yeah. I'm making this promise, and I'm gonna keep it. You send me to Congress if you're tired of seeing this AI bubble consume our fucking society. Then fucking help me get to Congress. Go to juanarouse.com. Go to my freaking to my campaign's PayPal. All right, not PayPal. My campaign's website. Go to the ActBlue page where you can donate if you want to help get me on the ballot over here as well. Because you can donate money that way. That's always helpful. But what's actually more important in all this shit is let your own family and friends and everyone that you love and care about know about how this AI shit is actually going to be negatively impacting us here. I'm sorry, again, I was not looking to actually make it about my campaign, but like, nah, this is bullshit, and I've got to fucking put a stop to it some fucking how. And I'm gonna fucking do this, and I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm hoping that you find folks at home will help out somehow. Then of course, if you have if there's going to be any other wild or dark stories that come out from the world of nerd and geek culture, you better believe that we'll cover it right here on this show, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, The Black Files, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, Drake Fink, Cosplay, Zion Rose, Cosplay, Case Cosplay, I am Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we are out. Fuck AI.